feels actually okay, even though it's cloudy here. Not here where I live, because it's freaking cold, and it's clear skies, so that makes it even worse. And it's windy, so it feels like it's way more cold than it actually is. Yeah, I think I have learned my lesson. These big trees are not good transporting like this. Um, the only problem is I have a flatbed. I feel it's very difficult to actually pack it. It's one part I have not learned to master in this game whatsoever. That's the packing part or stapling part. I see people in videos put 50 pallets on the flatbed, and everything is stacked in several layers. If I tried that, half of it would be laying on the ground. Yeah, I know the smart one will tell me, yeah, but you need to strap it in. Yeah, I know that. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more work but faster approach. So I'm going to take the flatbed and grab logs and cut them so I can carry them. It will take a little bit longer time, but the driving time will be faster, so I think that's a good way of going on it. For some reason I can't hit my keys today. So when I have been playing off stream, this is kind of how I do it. And why shouldn't I do it here? So this is one of these. I don't know if I'm going to plant trees or anything, so it's better just to remove the stops. So 2.4 tons. 12 pieces. Okay, that was heavier than I thought. I can still not carry that. Well, so we have sliced it again. Bang. Yeah. Where was the tree? Jesus. There. These flowers is I lose my orientation totally with them. So 1.9 ton left. Jesus. I'm very good at just getting over 200 kilo. That's kind of annoying me, but yeah. Let's leave it there. Where did that fly there? It's not much, but it's money eventually. So take roughly half. It'll be around 750 kilograms. 640 and 8. Okay. So this needs to go into 4 pieces. Yeah. What? Just cut it in two and that didn't count. Why? Now it did. Okay. Not sure this is the best I ever done, but yeah. Well. It is what it is. I mean, you can only do so much, and oh. Keep. Oh. So I pretty much sliced it out. You're joking. So how many slices of wood would you like? Now I have to check the other side whether there is some falling down. That is my main problem with many of these things, that as I said, I'm not very good at packing things, and it actually falls down on me sometimes. But yeah. Yeah. Getting there. So that is too big. Unfortunately, you can't eat something like spinach to improve that. It could be perfect. You grew your own spinach, and then you would be eating it to become strong like Popeye. That would be perfect. Fortunately, not how it works. Unfortunately, not how it works. So did I get them all? It looks like it. And I feel I keep falling over things, but is anything falling down? Doesn't look like it. So it is good. So Jesus, it looks different when you get in between the trees. It's big, but start with the aspen here. Okay, now the whole tree disappeared. Maybe I shouldn't take the stops until I have cut up the tree. So what's the weight? 800 kilos. So this should be fine. What is it? Yeah, it's fine. Actually, oh, I already choked something down. Yeah, of course I am. So this is kind of ended in the other tree. That is okay. pushing things down on the other side. Let's make sure things are where they should be. So, what do I do with this? Standing on it. That's not good either. Funny enough, I had a feeling that we would lose the outer one. So I actually like this to be kind of here. So that is still hanging in the, oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm turning into a real lumberjack now. So can we get them to the sawmill without losing them on the way? That's a good question. Well, let's try and see what happens. Huh. So the thing is, it's always better to have the proper tools for things. No doubt about that. Unfortunately, when you're playing like this and is limited to what you can do when and all that, you have to choose, and certain things works, other things meh, and you learn. That's the thing. So I guess what I'm trying to prove, if you don't have to be an expert farmer to play things like that, this. Um, and it's a different type of game, and it is a simulator. You have to remember that. So there is a certain degree of realism in it, but again, it's down to how much realism you actually want. Yeah, if I tried this in the real world, I fear I would have been in trouble. So we didn't really get enough of the money we wanted. So I actually thought those two trees would have brought us up, but yeah. So let's go back and see what we can find. Am I owning this tree? I don't know. If I do, it's mine. No. We live in a situation where I can't see what belongs to what. So what's the weight? About 800. So it'll be something about there. Oh, no, it wasn't. Bum. Yeah, I don't know why I keep pushing the escape button. Uh, it's something I do use in other games, but well, sorry about that. This doesn't make sense. Why was that only 21 kilos? Either this tree is really light, which is not good because then it wouldn't give us a lot of money. It actually looks like it's relatively light, so yeah. So relatively light, yeah. That's just how it is. So weirdly enough, you can't pick it up if you're standing on it. Highly unrealistic, realistic game. uh, so uh, 329. So if I call it there and not the escape button, I almost went for it again. 279. So I'm standing on it. Yeah. Oh. Need to. Oh dear, now I chopped it somewhere. Okay. I'll find it again, but So I chopped the branch somewhere. You know, that's the one you're going to find when you drive over it. I have no idea where that might have gone. I forgot to fasten my tension belts. Ah, Jesus. Can you please not do that? It's not very cool. I get all of them. Looks like it. Okay, I was going for this. Is this going to be weird cuttings? How many slices tree do you wish for? Okay, that is slightly weird. Jesus. The grass is so long, so it's actually very difficult to see what's what. Okay, at least that gave me a whole piece. Placing them here now because the tree is hanging up on the trailer, so it's actually a good thing to trim the trees because that gives you more value when you sell them, but it also is more work, so and as I said, I am not very good at packing things. I have this, weirdly enough, I'm actually quite good at playing games like Tetris and stuff like that, but packing a trailer is not the best for me. But yeah, I guess it comes into certain things you're just good at, and others it's not, like, nope. I'm actually crawling up a small branch that is slightly impressive, and I can't actually remove that. Okay, then I could remove it, weirdly enough. There's not always logic in things, but come on, that way, yeah, there. So. disappeared. The thing is, some of this is very dynamic when we pick it up, so no matter how small pieces, they all add up in the end, so it is yeah. And if you want to call me a noob, feel free. I know I am, so that's okay. Can that be fitted up in one piece? Should be able to. Just on top of everything. But I don't want that one with me. If I can fit in one piece. Jesus. Oh God, was that the little bit? Oh dear. That was just stupid what I just did. I thought it was a stop. Ugh. Okay. Almost getting there. Nothing more here. No. So let's just check on the other side. Something fell down. Only that weird one. I wasn't sure if I could fit. So let's grab it at the center gravity and turn it. Not fight with that tree. That actually worked. Let's just check if there's something laying around. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's go and see what we get out of this. Probably not as much as I hope for, but I hope it's enough to build the greenhouse. When have I dropped that? Well, this is kind of a good question. I don't know the answer to. But so we have enough to build the first greenhouse at least. We need to get this out of here. Go home and just checking what's actually here. Still nothing we need. Baler. I don't know why balers is always so popular, but